Hello, hello, Pilates Pro. Thank you for joining me today for this full body workout with the emphasis on the core. We're gonna spend the whole time in a 4-point position, and we're gonna be using some ankle weights. Totally optional if you don't have any, but if you do have some, let's grab them now, put them on, and then once you have them on, meet me in a 4-point position. We're gonna start right in our warm up here. So on our hands and our knees, take an inhale. You're gonna drop your belly and look forward, roll your shoulders back, stick out your tailbone. And then exhale, you're gonna round the spine, angry cat, look inwards, create space in that upper back. Keep flowing through this with your breath at your pace, moving in a way that feels good for your body. Just getting everything moving gently, waking it up before we start to work it. Beautiful. Meet me in a neutral position now. Check in. Hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width. Shoulders right over the wrists, hips right over the knees. We're going into shoulder protraction and retraction. So you're gonna take an inhale, draw your shoulder blades towards each other, let your chest drop. And then exhale, you're gonna spread the shoulder blades apart. Perfect. Keep going like this. I'm gonna keep layering on some cues here. The point of this move is to get us set up to go right into our exercises coming up in the next round. So I want you to have a soft bend in your elbows, and then I want you to start to really pull those ribs in. So notice I'm pulling my ribs in, tightening that imaginary belt around my waist as I drop my chest, shoulder blades to come together. Exhale, spread the shoulder blades apart. Couple more here. Beautiful, last one. And then you're gonna spread your shoulder blades apart and stay here. We're going right into our bird dog. So your right arm comes forward, left leg goes back. We inhale to prepare, exhale to lift the arm and the leg. Inhale to tap it down. Go slow here, exhale, lift. Untuck your right toes, press them into the mat. Soft bend in your left elbow, left shoulder is out of the ear. Abs are pulling in and up. There's a lot going on in this move, so move slow. We're gonna be here for a while, so there's no need to rush. I want you to focus on your form. Get that down. As we lift, we lengthen, and then we're just being mindful that low back is not arching, and we're maintaining that neutral spine by not lifting the leg higher than hip height. Beautiful. Lower it down, bring your hand and leg in, shift your weight back for 1 second. Pop right back out. Now we're going into our next move, a crunch. Inhale. Exhale, lift your arm and leg in opposition. Exhale, draw your knee towards your elbow, rounding your spine. Inhale, stretch it out. Hand goes to shoulder height, leg goes to hip height. Exhale, crunch it in. Keep working through this. Nice and slow. Soft bend in that left elbow. Move slow. Slow, controlled movements. That's what Pilates is all about. You got it. Last one here. Extend it out, lower it down. Shift your weight back for 1 second to release, and then meet me back in that position, starting position, right arm, left leg. We're comboing. Inhale, exhale, lift the arm and leg in opposition. Exhale, crunch it in, knee towards elbow. Inhale, stretch it out, and tap it down. Exhale, lift. Keep exhaling as you crunch. Inhale as you stretch the arm and leg, and lower it down. Keep going, up, crunch, extend, lower. Soft bend in your elbow, your left elbow. Keep your right hip stacked over your right knee. Don't let it shift out to the right side. It's gonna wanna do that. And keep moving through this combo. You're almost there. Stretch and down. And then bring it in. Amazing job. Now we're coming down to that right forearm. Left hand is out to the side, the left side. Kick that left leg back. Point your toes. We're gonna lower that left leg halfway down to the mat. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower, halfway. Exhale, lift. Now, I want you to really press, as you're lowering and lifting this leg, I want you to really press into that right forearm. And then I want you to watch that right hip. Don't let your weight dip back, okay? Try to keep that right hip stacked over that right knee. Keep lowering and lifting that left leg. Finding length through that left leg as you lift it up. Whew. Pull those abs in tight. And breathe. And then bring it in. Shift your weight back. Take one deep breath. We're gonna keep moving right through it. Ready? Extend that left leg back on that diagonal. Take an inhale. On your exhale, draw your left knee towards your left elbow. Inhale, kick it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend it out. Keep going. If your neck is starting to get fatigued or you're feeling tension, look down at your left hand. That will help you relax it a little. Inhale to stretch the leg. Exhale to crunch it. Keep pressing into that right forearm. Keep that right hip stacked over that right knee. You got it. And bring it in. Rest it out. One deep breath. Now we combo it out. This is the last move on this side before we go to the other side. Extend that left leg long. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift it up and crunch it in. Inhale, kick it back. Lower it down as you continue to inhale. Exhale, lift and crunch. Inhale, extend and lower. Keep it going. You got it. Last one, finish strong and lower it down. Ready? We're going right into the other side. Left arm, right leg are working now. Right into that bird dog. We lift and lower. Make sure your right shoulder is stacked right over your right wrist. Abs are pulling in. Your left hip is over your left knee. Your left foot is pressing into that mat. Toes are untucked on the left side. Soft bend in your right shoulder. Your right elbow, shoulder out of the ear. This is your reset round. Find your focus. Breathe through it. Remember, that right leg is not lifting higher than hip height. And that's so that we maintain that neutral spine. You got it. Bring it in, lower it down, shift your weight back. All right, ready? We're gonna crunch it in on the next round. Let's go, lift it up. Crunch left knee to right, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Take it slow. Left hand doesn't come higher than shoulder height. Right foot doesn't come higher than hip height. As we draw the knee to the elbow, we're rounding, crunching. Inhale, extend and lengthen. You got it. Almost there. And extend, lower it down, shift your weight back. Take a deep breath. We're almost there. Let's combo it out. Ready? Left arm, right leg, we lift. Exhale, crunch. As you continue to exhale, inhale, extend, and lower down. Keep moving through this at your own pace, but keep it slow. Focus on that control. Focus on the alignment of the spine. So we don't want that low back arching. A good way to tell if you're arching is if you're starting to feel some pain or discomfort in that low back. Then I encourage you to slow down, tighten up those abs, and work through it. Nice and slow. You got it. Bring it in for this last one. Extend it out and lower it down. All right, ready? Last 3 minutes of work here. Left forearm comes down, right leg extends back. We lower that right leg halfway down. And then we lift it up. Right leg lowers halfway down. And then lifts all the way up. Toes are pointed. Keep pressing into your left forearm so we're not dumping into those shoulders or those armpits. We're pulling those abs in and up, tighten the imaginary belts around the waist to engage your core. And as you lift that right leg, I want you to stretch the leg long. Whew, hopefully your leg is shaking just like mine. And now bring it in. Shift your weight back for 1 second. Take a deep breath. It is getting spicy in here. Ready? Extend it out. Let's do those crunches. We are inhaling to prepare. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, we extend it out. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, we extend it out. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, we extend it out. You got it. Remember, if your neck is getting fatigued, look down towards that right hand. It's an exhale to crunch, and inhale to extend. Abs are pulling in really tight. Keep your left hip stacked over your left knee to take the pressure off of that left hip. Squeeze that left glute too to support you. And relax it down. All right, are you ready? Last move, let's combo it out. You got this. Ready? Lower down, lift up, crunch in, extend out, lower down halfway, lift, crunch in, inhale, extend out, lower down, keep inhaling, exhale, lift, crunch it in, inhale, exhale. You got it. This is your last one. And extend it out. Lower that leg down. Oh my goodness, let those knees open wide. Extend your arms out and let your forehead hit the mat. And let's breathe here. Nice long inhale through your nose. And even bigger exhale through the mouth. Let's walk the hands to the right side of the mat. Take one deep breath. And then over to the left side of the mat. One deep breath. Hands come back through center. Walk it in. Awesome. Meet me in a comfortable seat. You can pull off those ankle weights if you still have them on. And let's just finish with a little side stretch. So take your left hand down, reach your right arm up. Inhale, exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend it over to the right. Back through center, and you are all done. Thank you so much for moving with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.